Hi, this is Viktoriia Miracle and Purposeful Woman Podcast. My goal for this podcast is to bring you the best information from the brightest woman in the world. Let's go. Hello, and welcome. Today we have Rachael, and she is an amazing copywriter. Writing copy is more than just a tactics and persuasion for her. It's about your unique voice and energy behind that makes a piece of content untangible, magnetic. Hi, and welcome, Rachael.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Let's dive in. Tell us more about who you are and how you came up for it.
Yeah, the way I write copy initially started with I was writing conversion copy, which is all persuasion tactics, frameworks, click the boxes and you'll sell something, except it didn't always sell. And I'm like, there's something's missing, there's something here, and dove into more of what I love. And that's like energy work and spirituality and things like that. And really started to play with the energy of content and the energy of writing. And it's just blew my mind what I discovered. And when I really settled into even human design and incorporating human design into the copy of the clients, like it just takes on a whole new voice and a whole new meaning that they feel so like just confident in themselves. And it's the same thing I found when I implemented my own human design into my copy is you feel validated in who you are. You feel excited and confident about what you're offering. And it's alignment. They always talk about in spirituality, alignment. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want, let's see.
Tell us more. Tell us
okay.
More. Tell us more. What is a human design? Because I feel there might be some people who doesn't know, just a brief introduction to it.
Yeah. So human design is your energetic blueprint that you're basically given at birth. So you plug in your date and time and the place that you were born, and it gives you this printout, and it's based on several different things, but it's basically like you'll have a specific type. And then that type it tells you how to make decisions, how to respond to life, your personality in a lot of ways. There's gates and channels. There's a lot that goes into it, but it's basically everyone is different. Everybody has their own unique blueprint and unique way of being in the world.
I love it. Yeah. All right. Next question is, what is the number one mistake that you've made in your business you wish you could have done differently?
I wish I had given myself permission to pivot when I wanted to pivot and not hold on to what I was doing in the past. So I am a manifesting generator, and all MGs are it's like a lightning in a box, because we have so much energy and so much, like, we're all over the place. We have to do a million different things all at one time. We're reading like 10 different books. Projects galore. And I would get to a point where I'd be like, oh, I'm doing really good. I feel really good. And then all of a sudden I would not, like, whatever I was doing did not excite me anymore. And I was like, I want to go do this thing. But yet I would hold on to the old thing and not let it go and let it just serve what it needed to serve. I would give myself so much more permission to just pivot and do it quick. Like, it doesn't have to be this drawn out thing. And I'm still working on that. I still draw out the pivot, but yeah, MGs, allow yourself to pivot, give yourself that grace, that permission slip to change your mind all the time.
Oh, great. Okay. What is the number one advice you can give to people who's just starting out?
If you're just starting out in business, I think really understanding your own human design is really eye-opening and gratifying and validating. So finding out what that is, what your energy type is, and looking at what your strategy is, which is how you move through the world, and what your authority is, which is how you make decisions.
Would you like to speak a little bit more about it?
Yeah.
What types are there? And I feel like we have only three really main ones. There's a little less of reflectors. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, reflectors are by and large, the minority. There's 1% of the population. I actually have not even met a reflector, but there's reflectors, projectors, manifesting generators, and generators, as well as manifestors. And don't let the name fool you. Just because they're a manifestor doesn't mean that none of the other types can manifest. That's not true. Manifestors have the unique ability to be able to go out and just do it. That saying of just make it happen. Only manifestors really can do that. The rest of us, we need the world to respond to. We need the world to interact with in order to create what we want to create. We can't just have this idea and go out and do it. It just doesn't work. You get a lot of resistance. Generators and MGs are very similar. The MGs are just a little bit more all over the map, where generators are very specific. Once they find something that they love, they can do it indefinitely, and they do it really well. Like, they master it. MGs are a little bit more like jack of all trades. Projectors have a beautiful aura. It's somewhat penetrating in that you really see people. You have a way of just getting into their soul and seeing them. And it's a way of guiding people. And I honestly think that projectors are the ones that are going to rise to being the gurus, the people not the gurus, but the leaders, right? It's been in the past, the last thousands of years or whatever, it's been manifestors, because they're the ones that could go out and make things happen. But projectors now are coming on the scene. And I think you have this beautiful ability to guide people and to do it in such a loving way that I think is really cool and really special.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I am the mental projector, so I totally resonate. I feel like the last few years, I see more and more projectors are coming out and starting to guide and teach and share what we actually see is happening right now. Just super fascinating. And it's just a bird's eye view. If you are a projector and you're listening, you totally get it. You see the world from like a bird's eye view, and but people are just walking there. That's the manifestor generator. It doesn't mean that we hire or something, but we see world different way. It's just different.
Yes.
Nothing good or bad in human design.
100%. Yep.
Yes. Awesome. I love it. I feel like the spirituality, it's rising more and more, and it's not woo-woo stuff. It's actually things that are proven. I think in human design, if you check your DNA and there's a gene keys, which part of the human design, it will show up in actual report. So it's actually proven, and I love that. So how people can find you and how can get in touch with you to write amazing copy based on their unique energies and energy types?
Yeah, you can find me at Cloud, CLOUDNINE, Cloud9 marketing.com. And if you want to join my free Facebook group, that's where like all of my content is, where I can interact with you, answer questions about human design, all that stuff. And that is the Aligned Copy Posse. Yeah, I would love to have everybody there. Big invite.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rachel. It was super lovely to chat with you today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. Love this episode? Would you like more of this? So send us text to stand in our purposeful woman community and connect with like-minded women to +1 401 399 4105. And I'll see you there.